All right, what is going on, guys? Hopefully, everyone's having a good day. So, eTOUR qualifier ended yesterday. So now, gotta do the bracket. I am getting started on that. Won't be playing today. Still in my break, so probably honestly won't play until the first round. But we can get the bracket going. That way, everybody can get their picks submitted in time. You have until Thursday at 2:59 a.m. So it has to be before the tournament starts. So if anybody's interested, you got to make sure you get it in time. So unfortunately, this is just a lot of manual work. Good news is I won't have to do this again. I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but it'll be a little more automated next time we have this. So just a little bit of work on the front end, and I didn't feel like doing it off stream. Gonna do it right here, and then we'll look at the bracket. I'll do my normal predictions once I get everything entered in here. Now I'm just gonna double check everything, which I normally do. All right, so we got one side done. What's up, Gerhard, Weber, Darren? How's everybody doing? All right, now we got half the bracket done. We got to do the other half. Shit is time consuming. I don't think you all know. In the ass. All right, 126. All right. Hopefully these are all right. I'd hate to screw this up and have to go back and redo a bunch. But I think we should be fine. Pretty easy to get this correct. Some interesting matchups from what I can tell so far. It's going to be a really interesting bracket. Make like easier and scroll. Wait, what? Give me. Not going to talk a ton because I don't want to screw this up. And if I start talking a bunch, I'm going to F something up there. Let's not do that. Almost done. We're almost done. Three. Couple names I've never heard of in here. Jesus, how much more do we have? Oh, not much at all. Wait, what? Oh, okay. The number lock key. That makes sense. Huh. Really good matchups in here. Why are you doing this? Almost there. Then we'll double check everything, make sure it's correct. Then we do the picks. Let's go. All right. All right, I'm gonna start top left. I'm just gonna verify. I'm gonna look at my sheet. I know my other spreadsheet's correct, so I'm just gonna go line for line. Just double check. That would suck if we did all this and then something was screwed up. Okay, me, Wedgie, Storm Sizzles, Jesh, Hades, Mighty Mouse, Mofo Harushan, Giannis, McDuson, Bill Star, Big WC, Crosby, Mark, Dez, TGK, Mags, Billy, French Connect. All good there. Got Alex, Buka Shell, Rob, and Mason. There, perfect. Irish Scamps, Mookie Twisted, Sutherland's Hontes, Matt Mayer versus Herjavimi, right? One Irony D Jonesy, Seminoles J Bro, Stronghold Tom MTL, Ishami should be versus Spider Pig, yes. Blaze Alex BG Clemson, yes. And we should have Ray versus Luke D9. Yes. Wofo versus March. LaHue versus Hoffman. Birchie versus Marty. Baruni versus James. Teshman versus Simo Voice. And let's Johnny, Chris Mack, Jesus, Milan, Steven, Nike, and Devo. Jeffro, Max Gruen, John Rom. Okay. All that is correctamundo. Rectamundo. We got one more side to double check, but good so far. All right, Evan, Airmets, Knockney, 18, Southie Ninja, Gerhart versus Moss, D-Mag versus Palapalante, Sammy D. Skinnery, Master Hacker JD Ghost, Rebellion Quincy, yes, so that bracket is correct. Golf X3 versus Adam Verrill. Okay. Downsy, B-Shake Primer, Rowletts, Kodak Girl, Stuman, Aussie Mick. Okay, World Away Now, MHC, Kelps, Andy James, Schmales, Evlar. So that bracket's correct. Josh versus Johnny Spies, Morgan and Sager, Jasmine Borat, Clean Hit Scare, Boyette, D Chang, Zane Caster, Sinis versus okay, so that bracket is correct as well. This is good. I don't know if we necessarily need to check the rest, but we got one more. Might as well. All right, Chef versus Rodsters, Stick and Pins versus Jalal, Thunderbird, DC Green, PLG, Elroy, Ghost Shooter versus Adeli, Tyler Sheila, Colors Dev, Artie Goss, Sword the Gamer, Scrab Me, Mr. Tebbs. Boom! We are correct. We are correct. So good. That is all good. All right. So if you guys are new to this and you haven't done this, actually, you know what? I'm going to change this. I'm going to say type a X. I'm going to change that a little bit because you can type an X and it'll do it as well. Continue typing a X. I like that better. Wait, what? Don't do that. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Why is it not showing up? Oh my god. Alright, hopefully you guys can figure that out. I don't know why it's not doing that, but anyway. So how you do this is you hit File, Download. Download to Excel, not OpenOffice. If you guys, like, don't PDF it. It's got to be Excel. Please, please, please make that Excel. And then you just open it up in your Microsoft Excel. It's pretty simple. Okay. So then from there, you just go through and simply make your selections. So young 46 versus Wedgie. I like myself there. Storm versus the Sizzles. That's actually a really good matchup. That's actually a really, really good one. Two really good players. Probably really aren't 64, 65 seeds in reality. I mean, both really good. That's unfortunate for me. I like Storm in that one. Jess versus Hades. I mean, Jess can play. Mighty Mouse versus Mofo Haruchin. I like Mighty Mouse. I like Giannis in that one. Even though he says he's gonna beat me up on his profile. If he sees me, he's gonna beat me up. Scary. I'm nervous now. Bill Star versus Big WC. I think Wayne pulls out the upset. I like Chris Crosby there. Dez versus TG. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a really, really good matchup. Really, really good matchup. I'm gonna go with Dez there. We'll go back through this one. I like myself taking that one. Man, this is such a good matchup. This is insanely good. I like Jess on that one. I think Giannis wins that one. I think Chris Crosby beats Dez. I think Crosby takes out Giannis. Picking myself there. And I'll go me versus Chris Crosby in the finals. And next bracket. Mags gets a pretty easy victory there in round 1. This guy, he played pretty good. I'm gonna go with him. Last eTOUR, he shot pretty good. Rob versus Mason. Irish King wins that one. That's actually an excellent first round matchup. Mookie versus Twisted. I'm going Twisted. I got Twisted there. Matt Sutherland versus Hans Test. Another that's like a really good first round matchup. Hans Test, we've seen him in the eTOUR. He can shoot really low, like as low as anybody, or he can shoot really high. So he's a little all over the map. So that's a tough one. I think Matt's underperformed a little bit. It's kind of the same thing. They both are the same way. Like they've had good rounds and they've had some bad rounds. So that's literally a coin flip. I mean, that is literally a coin flip. But Hans qualified for eTOUR, so I'm going to go with Hans there. Matt Mayer, Herjavimi. I think Matt wins that one. I think Matt takes that one down. I think Irish wins that one. Really good. I think he wins that one. I mean, that's a pretty damn good match because John is playing really good right now. He's really gotten quite good at this version. So that's tough, but I don't know how you can not pick Mags. So I got Mags going through there. I think we see an Irish Mags final, and I don't know. That's tough. I think Mags pulls it out though. I mean, it's hard to not bet on Mags, you know. The Seminoles guy's pretty good. I like him winning that one. DB Stronghold, Tom MTL. I just don't know if how comfortable Tom is with these clubs. So that's actually a really damn good matchup right here. Ishimi versus Spider Pig. That's a good one. I think Ishimi pulls it out. You know, he plays at like 2 a.m. Eastern, so we'll have to wait to know the actual results of that one. But I think he wins. Blaze Alex, just been very impressed by his play. He grinds really hard for these eTours, so I know he'll be bringing his game for that. I think Luke D moves through there. I think Wofo wins there. I think this is a pretty good matchup, actually. LeHue and Hoffman, but I think LeHue pulls that one out. I think LeHue probably... Oh, I don't know. That's actually a really tough one. LeHue just hasn't performed well in the... No, I like Wofo. I like Wofo there, actually. It accidentally deleted that. You gotta be careful if you don't delete things. It screws it up. Make sure you just delete the X's. You have to backspace it. Luke D and Blaze. I mean, that's a really good one. That's two late players that are going to be playing at like, an hour before the deadline, maybe less. I think Luke probably takes the upset there. I don't know, but that's my gut. I'd say Darren probably wins that one. I think he gets here. I think old Luke D9 probably walks away with the dub there. I like Luke there in that bracket. Birchie should move through there. Now, this James guy shot decent. He's thrown a couple of good rounds out in the eTOUR. I remember it was like three or four eTours ago. He threw up some pretty good scores. I think he and I actually played in a semifinal. They shot some pretty good rounds, so my gut says I'm just going with old James here. I think Birchie takes him down. I think Simo moves through. I don't really know either of these players, so I'm just picking a player, I'll be honest. I think Jesus is playing pretty well. That's setting up an epic second round match. That's pretty intense, actually. Endevo, I think Endevo moves through. I think Endevo wins that one. This one, I don't know, man. That's such a good matchup. I'll probably go Steven S. just because he's top of the money board and he's playing really, really well. That's a pretty epic final. I think Birchie probably takes it down, but I don't know. I don't know. That's so good right there. Great bracket final. Some really good finals in there. Probably, this is an interesting bracket. I mean, every bracket's pretty damn interesting, to be honest. Every bracket has been really interesting. That's a really good first round matchup. Sammy and D. Skinnery. Ooh. Master Hacker, he's been impressive. He has impressed me. I think D-Max takes that down. I think Gerhardt wins that one. I think Evan squirts through. I mean, Evans just plays so well in these. It's so hard. Even he's due to make one. He's going to make one. That's how I see that one playing out. We'll see. I could be wrong. These are snap judgments, by the way. 2 Cobras going at it in round 1. That sucks. Adam, GG. Sorry. Sorry, Adam. I don't really know either of these guys, but I think I know this. I've seen this name more than, I don't think I've ever seen this name before, so I'm going to go with Downsy there. Yeah. Interesting. Another good matchup. B-Shake and Primer. Oh, I mean, that could go either way. I just haven't been playing enough. I don't know how Blair's playing right now. I don't really have a pulse on how his game is. I just haven't talked to anybody. I think Rowlitz wins that one. I think Stu wins that one. Whirl away now. I think KP wins. I think Danny wins. I like Danny winning this one. I think Danny played really good last eTour. He had one. I'm trying to remember, but I remember like maybe his first round or his first 2 rounds were really solid. Even his 3rd round was going good at one point, and then he's kind of lost his mojo on the back, if I remember. Steven and I are like when Captain Kirk had to fight Spock, except then with Captain Kirk, me kicking his dick in. I mean, I don't know. Shouldn't have moved up. I'm in Peyton's bracket again. I mean, that's a pretty epic match right there. I mean, that's 2 eTour veterans going at it. I like Stu there. Whirl away. I mean, he had that really good event, but other than that, you haven't really heard from him. He hasn't done much in these events, to be honest. He's just been, kind of the same with Rowlitz. What a great guy. I mean, him was a great dude. I didn't know him until the eTour and really got to talk to him for quite a while in the chat, but I think I like Blair there. I mean, I guess we'll go Peyton there. I guess. I think Peyton moves through. I mean, how can you not bet against Peyton? Let's just be honest. This would set up a pretty epic match. I like Stu. I just gut feeling here. Gut feeling. I got Stu. I feel like Stu's primed and ready. He's like a snake ready to attack. I think Peyton maybe has an off round for once. Morgan versus Josh. I think Josh moves through. I think this is the Morgan that Josh actually knows really well. If this is the one that's in Transgressional, I think. Those 2 are actually pretty good friends, so that'll be a fun matchup. Jasmine versus Borat. I can't remember. Is it Jasmine that sometimes doesn't play rounds? There's some WD risk here. Maybe it is Jasmine. One of them doesn't play. Like, they always qualify and then they don't play. So I'm a little torn here, but I'm going to hope they play. My boy Ryan, clean hit 72. I've known Ryan for many, many, many years, back to the old East Coast days. Haven't talked. Actually, we just kind of talked like 2 months ago, I think. Good gut feeling with Stu. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how you're playing, Danny. I don't know how your game is. I haven't talked to you guys enough. I just haven't been in chat for like a month, feels like. Epic. I think Boyette's just playing just ridiculously well. I was impressed by Caster. When we played them in a match, I thought he played really well. So I like Caster there. Sin, I didn't know Sin was back to playing, but good to see him back. IAG. I mean, I'm going with IAG. That's the man. That was the Birchie killer. He upset Birchie first round at Kiowa. That was impressive. So I'm going with him. And I know he's been streaming a lot more, so I'm actually picking him to beat Sin. I feel like Sin might be a little rusty and just historically hasn't played well with these eTOUR clubs. I think Jasmine probably wins that. I think Josh wins that, and that sets up an absolute epic effing battle. That is going to be quite the battle between Josh and Boyette if that comes to fruition. Unfortunately, Boyette lost on a tiebreaker to Thunderbird last eTOUR and didn't make it. Made it to the finals and lost due to a tiebreaker count back, which sucks. But I think he makes it to the finals again. Chef UF, I think Stick and Pins wins. I think Travis wins that one. I don't know who the hell that is. Who is P? I gotta look this person up. Never heard this name before. I need to know before I can make an informed decision, I guess. This is one where I should probably know the 31st seed. Never heard that name before. A tour legend. Southern England Lynx. Been playing since 2009. Basically just plays closest to the hole. Okay. That's all I needed to know. I'm going first round upset. I like Thunderbird there. I think that's going to be an epic match right here. I don't know how Matt's playing. This could go either way, I'll be honest. I don't think Casey's been playing. He and I were just playing Fortnite last night, and he said he hasn't really been playing much, so... oh, God, dude. I mean, Matt's capable of going extremely low. He's very, very good. That's tough, man. I'll go with Chef, but I could definitely see... I mean, I could easily see Matt winning that. I really can. I'm just going with Chef because he is good. I mean, it could go either way. Chef versus Thunderbird. I think that's going to be a... Oh, God. Wow, this bracket's tough, man. These are probably some of the toughest decisions I've had to make. Jeez. That's a really good one. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I mean, I'll go Casey just, again, he's been in more finals, but could go either way. Go Shooter McGavin. Good to see Jeremy back in it. He didn't play last time. Tyler Shear and Carlos Dev. I like Carlos taking the win there. I think Sword the Gamer pulls out the, I guess, the quote-unquote upset there, though I think Sword's got some game. I don't think they've been in the last couple, but they've made a lot of eTours. Scott, I think Scott wins that one. I think Scott moves through there. I think Jeremy should probably win that one. I think it's Jeremy versus Go Shooter McGavin, two country club members going at it. I know Casey and Jeremy are actually really good friends, so that would be a pretty epic battle. Very, very interesting. I don't know. What do you guys think? Where did I screw up? What are you guys thinking for what you see? That's kind of how I see it playing out, but that's pretty epic, man. Either way, that results in a pretty epic go-around. There's some really, really good matches. That's probably going to be one of the best matchups right here. Matt versus Steven. It's just going to depend on who's on that day. I'd say skill-wise, they're pretty damn even. So who gets the better wins and who drops more putts? That's going to come down to wind RNG, if I had to guess. Someone's going to get screwed and they're not going to be able to reach two, or, you know, something stupid's going to happen, which sucks. And Devo's interesting. Former U.S. Open winner. I don't think they've played in any of these qualifiers, so that's a dark horse to watch out for. Could definitely walk away with it, but oof, it is interesting. About 4 guys in each bracket with a legit shot to win. Oh, your sword, by the way. There you go. There's where I got you. Welcome back, by the way. Haven't seen you play in a while. There's just so many good matchups here. So many. I mean, I could see myself probably not going to lose the first round, but I think from here on, I mean, there's potential to lose every round after that. I could lose rounds too. I mean, Storm's great. Sizzles is a great player. That'll be a good battle. It's crazy. I mean, there's probably one. I mean, I'm not worried. There's certain guys I'm not worried about. Like Chris Crosby's one you should be worried about. The guy is meticulous. I mean, he took down Joe last time. Dude was practicing for like fucking 8 hours that day, maybe more. I don't know. Probably took him 3 hours to play his round. He was a very meticulous player. I don't think he's the quickest player, so that's one you got to watch out for. I mean, he's willing to put in the time to play his round. Kind of like Luke D. I mean, Luke D's a pretty slow player. Sometimes he'll take 2-3 hours to play his rounds. Yeah, Chris practices nonstop, right? I mean, he's probably already practicing. If I had to guess, he's already grinding. So he is very committed to trying to qualify. So that's one you got to be worried about. You got to watch those guys. Evan, like I said, I think Evan's due. But a master hacker can play. Shit, I mean, Rebellion's qualified several times, so he can play. Gerhardt can play. Knockney can play. There's just so many people. Like you said, you know, I could see French Connect upsetting Mags potentially. If I don't even know if Mags has to have an off day. I think John is just capable of shooting just as low as anybody in this field at any time. So it comes down to how comfortable is he at Pebble, which I don't know. I think he did pretty good in the eTOUR there, or not eTOUR, the live event series, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Irish King, I think Irish could definitely win. I mean, we all know Irish can go low. Some of a bitch will chip in on you on the 18th hole to beat you, you know, does stuff like that. So I definitely think Irish could win. Hans Test has proven he can win. I think Matt Mayer is someone that can definitely win. He hasn't shown it yet, but he definitely can. So that's actually a pretty crazy ass bracket. One Irony's bracket. The Seminoles guy, I think he's been in a lot of brackets and shot pretty good. Ishimi's a former eTour qualifier. Darren's an eTour qualifier. Luke D's qualified for an eTour. So, you know, the Hugh can play. He just typically has. I don't know if he makes it past the second round. I don't know if he's ever made it past second round in these. So that was more my basis for maybe not picking him there. Obviously, Simo could beat Birchie. I mean, that's definitely viable. Simo can shoot extremely low. He just kind of has some off rounds sometimes. I think his first 2 rounds in the eTour, he kind of skated by maybe, and then he shot really good, I think, in round 3. And then I believe he played Josh in the bracket finals last time and WD'd, but Josh he'd already thrown up a really good round, so he probably knew what he had to beat and just didn't get there. But no easy. There is just no. I don't see one where it's like, oh yeah, this is clearly, you know, clearly this person's gonna move through. Like if we go back to the very first eTour, there was some like, oh yeah, you didn't even have. I remember not even having like a halfway decent match until the finals, and it wasn't even that good. Right, like my guy shot like 64 or something silly. I had to just go out and beat. But now every single bracket is stupid competitive. Where can you see the eTour pairing? I'll make this public. Hold on. I will get this up and upload it here so you guys can download this thing. Let me share. Change to anybody with link. Copy link. Gotta go into my Nightbot real quick and update that. Just give me a minute and it'll be updated on Twitch here in about 2 minutes, and I'll tell you what to type in so you can get the bracket. I just don't want anybody jumping the gun. Don't jump the gun, people. Don't jump the gun. Okay, so if you type !eTOUR in YouTube chat, you can, or not YouTube, Twitch chat, you can download this bracket. You just hit, once you get into Google Docs, you hit File, and then Download. And make sure you download it as an Excel sheet. Jesus Christ, download it as an Excel sheet. I can't say that enough. Please don't do PDF or anything like that. Really easy to complete this. !eTOUR in Twitch chat. And then you'll just simply email that to me at young46wgt@gmail.com. Got to get it in by Thursday. Let me change this date. Or somebody does something stupid. There we go. So pretty easy. Prize pool, 5K to first, 3K to second, 2K to third. I am not eligible to win, although I am the defending champion. Bring it, bitches. I did win the last one. Just saying. So I will put what I did in there, although I might make some changes before Thursday, but I'm pretty good with that, I guess. So, yep, go in there, download it, email it to me, right? Don't do anything crazy. Don't PDF it. Much better shot to defend bracket pool championship than to win an eTOUR match in maiden voyage. Oh, is this your first time in eTOUR? Would I finish 4th for 3rd time in Aero? What do you mean? Oh, in the brackets? Let's see. What was the leaderboard last time? Oh, yeah, you did. You finished 4th. There's no points, but last time it was Wofo, Tazzies, and Thunderbird were your top 3. I mean, technically, you know, your boy won, but did a good job. I'm trying to defend my crown here. Yeah, get those picks over to me, but it should be exciting. Like I said, I'm still on break, so probably won't even play until Thursday. It'll be Thursday until I start going. So hopefully Wedge here has a nice WD. That'd be great. So I could just get a nice little warm-up round in. Yep, I will update this shit. Sorry, this is not actually little things like this. Oh, let's make sure I got my days right. I think it's 4th, 5th, and 6th, but let's just double check. 4th, 5th, and 6th. It's actually 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. I'll know when people, if they download it right away, because the dates will be. All right, so yeah, you guys can check this out. I will update this every day. I'll probably do it a few times a day, although Saturday and Sunday will be difficult for me because we start baseball this weekend. So, but Thursday and Friday, I should be able to update it multiple times a day. If you see a score that is not on here, so I will put scores off to the side. So let's say I shoot 64 and this person shoots, 58. Like if you see a score that's not on here, that should be, ping me on Discord or, however you want to do it. Let me know if there's some scores I'm missing and I'll go in and update those throughout the day. But good luck to everybody. Like I said, this is should be a hell of a bracket. Should be very interesting to watch. Good luck to those who are playing. Good luck to those that are picking. And I will see you guys soon.